up in New York City. So we went to museums and botanical gardens. So I grew up with plants and art. I guess I like combining things that are really not logical. You know, there's these surprises. Even like the cutouts are surprises. Every time I cut something, I'm like, that's so interesting, or it builds on itself. It's like that whole thing of like working on something shows you as much as you can say, like, I'm gonna get this and this, but there's always something revealed also. For TRF, I had these different shapes, and I also looked at their color palette of what they were gonna do in the office. So I had a large format print made of the design, and then each shape was projected onto a piece of MDF. Then I would trace from the projected image, and then it got cut out with a jigsaw. And then all of those shapes got placed on this pattern. And then after that, everything had to be, you know, cleaned up with sandpaper, the edges, and painted. It worked out really well. So then that pattern that was on the floor got rolled up and taken to the office, and all the pieces were wrapped up very carefully. And my brother and my dad were there, and we carried one by one off the U-Haul up the elevator. You know, there were maybe like 3 pieces at a time, and they were all spread out at TRF's new office. And so we taped the patterns on the wall and then drilled the holes where fly anchors went in first, and they left giant holes, but then all the other pieces like keyed in, you know. The form and the color kind of reach a crescendo, and kind of like a wave does, you know, and then it keeps going. So it helped that the company was a company that I believed in and respect what they do. And so I looked at their projects and tried to understand their place and the things they support. Yeah, I found working with TRF was extremely easy. You know, they were very trusting of me, like, she's gonna do this, she can do it, and supportive and kind. I mean, it just, everybody who worked there was very kind to me, and I didn't see the space finished before I made it, so it really worked out wonderfully that just what I made fits so well with the final office space as well.